Hello everybody, it is your boy M4X here, and in today's video we're going to be building Rio de Janeiro with Legos. So once again, continuing the Lego series, I decided to build another comment suggestion, which is Rio de Janeiro, because it is a really iconic city known all around the world, located in South America, and it is very well known for its beaches and obviously the Christ the Redeemer, which we'll build later in this video. So yeah, starting out, we're just gonna build one of the beach areas on the south coast. So we're gonna have our water, our ocean, and then we're gonna put some sand in there, and then just like a bunch of buildings. Cause I couldn't find a list of the tallest or just iconic buildings in the city, so I decided to just kind of wing it and kind of show, instead of making like 3 major buildings, we're just gonna build a whole bunch of small unlabeled ones just to give it more of that congested character that the city kind of has. So yeah, here at the beach we're gonna have our little palm trees, and now I'm gonna do an interesting technique where I'm gonna use slanted pieces to kind of blend the sand into the concrete better. I don't know why I decided to do this, I just thought it would be cool for some reason. So yeah, I guess that was the motive behind this design choice. But yeah, still trying to figure it out because I'd never done this technique before, so I was like trying to figure out how to do this, so I ended up settling on this design. And now we're just gonna build a few tallish, maybe like hotels. I don't really know what they have in that area. I would assume mostly hotels and like a bunch of commercial stuff. And by doing that, we're gonna take these 1x1 plates that I think are supposed to be from Minecraft, little skeleton face pieces or zombies, I don't know, but they look like windows. So, and I've used this piece before many times, and we're just gonna make them a bunch of different colors. We're gonna add this weird looking thing because why not. And then there is kind of one building that stands out, this kind of black building sort of in the back, so we're gonna also construct that one. And then we're gonna put some plates down to sort of create the street in dark bluish gray is the best color in my opinion for streets, and then light bluish gray is better for sidewalks and stuff. So yeah, just like that. We have another little building made of olive green, and here in the front we're gonna have some more just little random buildings, but they're all gonna be multicolored, pretty vibrant. So that we have orange and blue one. Looks pretty cool. And we're not going to put anything on the top because it kind of looks pretty cool with the studs on the top. And we're going to put the nameplate on there. Obviously there's no nameplate for Rio because it's not an official piece, and I don't know how to make custom Lego pieces. If I could, I for sure would, but I don't know how to. So yeah, we've basically done our little beach area. Just going to switch it up a little bit just to make it fit better and look a little more cleaned up. Just like that. And now we're going to start working on all the mountainous area where the Christ the Redeemer is. So basically the entire middle part of the set is going to be dedicated to just these mountains because they're a pretty big part of the set. And I might have done mountains before on YouTube. I've done it before off of YouTube, but I think I might have for some sets. I don't remember which ones, but this design or idea for doing the flat mountain in the back and kind of having it branch out forward is from the Lego Architecture Tokyo set, where it has Mount Fuji in the back, which is something that no other architecture sets have. Oh, voice crack. But yeah, we're just going to basically use a bunch of slope pieces and solid bricks to create the mountain effect. And I don't really have any specific mountain I was making. I was just kind of winging it and making just a giant mountain, I guess. So yeah, lots of slope pieces, trying to have it taper upwards towards the top, and that required a lot of changes, and I decided to move these buildings forward so we could have the mountain in the back behind it to kind of add more depth, I guess, and so you can see it more behind the building, so it's not like a straight cut off. Just like that. And then now we're gonna fill in the spaces. I do end up changing them later and making it more clean, because I didn't make the mountain entirely green because I wanted to have like the gray to simulate the rocks in the building. So I did end up changing some of the background pieces, but we did that later. So now what we're going to do is sort of taper it outward in the front with more slopes and kind of make it more 3D. So in order to do that, you just kind of put more pieces in the front but have them lowered down, I think is the strategy for this. And I have done this strategy before, so I have a little bit of experience because I built a custom Lego city off camera one time, and I was like, oh, I should include a mountain because that'd be pretty cool. And that's how I ended up doing this strategy. So yeah, super convenient. And I did also do it in the Lego Los Angeles video. I just remembered I did do the strategy, and I put the Hollywood sign on it and the the observatory in the front. But yeah, so I'm gonna replace some of the back pieces so the rock blends into the lush trees a little bit better. So we're just gonna grab a few more bricks. I was gonna try to use inverted pieces, but I just couldn't find ones that fit together because I didn't know how to make them fit. And little did I know, all I had to do was just put a stud on top of the inverted piece or underneath it, but I didn't. So we ended up just using some plates. So it kind of looks like a blocky fade in, but that's the best we could do. So yeah, and I'm just going to continue the front a little bit, continue to taper it down just like that, and then down here at the bottom we're just going to put a plate and then simulate some tinier little mountains. Then over here on this side we're kind of slope it out using tiny slope pieces just like that in green, simulate trees. And then here in the front we're just going to put a little bit more of slope pieces to sort of hone in on that depth more. That's why I like this strategy. You have the big flat mountain in the back, and you have a few 3D ones that stick out in the front, and I think it's really cool. So there we go, just put some more just like that, and on the top of this little mountain we can put some more slopes on it, and over here in the front just put street. So now I've spent like half of the recording trying to build a good Christ the Redeemer, because I wanted to make it like big so it's iconic, because I could have just put like a little tiny minifigure statue piece on that to make it more size accurate to the set, but I really wanted to like make it stand out because it's a really iconic what would you say, piece or structure, I guess. And I spent so many times, so I ultra sped up this part, but I ended up using these sloped pieces with bricks sticking out of the side of a tile, and I ended up replacing the tile for more slanted ones or sloped ones, just like this. And then we put the tile with a stud on it in the middle, and then we put a head on it, and then we give him some hair because we can't have him being bald. So we try to find some hair for our dude, some medium longish hair. I think that's what it looks like. There we go. And then we gotta finish off the taper on the mountain just like that. Perfect. Alright, now we're gonna work on the other part of the city, which has more of the real downtown area of the city. So we're gonna have a little bit more beach because the entire city is just like on the coast. It's gonna have some water and a little bit more sand, so I have a small amount of area to work with to put some buildings. I tried to put more palm trees, but they didn't really fit, so I ended up only being able to use one. But yeah, right here I don't really know what the structure is, but it's cool. It's kind of this like it's making me think of like a temple or something, but it's like a modern thing. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really cool. And it's probably iconic because of its design. And then behind it, we're just gonna put just a bunch more buildings. And I think I made, yeah, just this black building, this flat building, put in the back. put a white roof on it. And then I just included some more just random little structures. I had to move this palm tree because it was in the way. And then we kept that one there. And then we just put some other just buildings, just designs to come up with. So we have this thin one here. And I did try to do this weird back and forth design because there's a building that kind of looks like that, but it wasn't as accurate at that scale, and I would have needed more space to do that. So I ended up just replacing it and just grabbed some slanted plates and then just use those. And then put one more teeny tiny little building there made out of some 1x1 bricks. And just like that, we're finished. Now we save it, then we render it. My favorite part of doing these is the rendering part. Get to watch it, get it constructed right in front of me. And just like that, we have our final product. Whoa! Okay, this one is really cool because as you've seen, most of my skyline videos are just like 3 super big buildings, but I like this one instead because it really puts into scale how big Rio is because of the mountains, Christ the Redeemer, and that it doesn't really have any one big major building, and that it's all kind of one big collective structure almost. And of course you have the beaches to sort of show off the lushness and the, well, really lovely beaches that they have there. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe because that's cool, and comment what city you want me to build next, or like whatever you want me to do. And with that, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!